Preface. When I sat down to begin researching my biography on one of the least known and least written about figures of the Old West, Doc Holliday was far from my mind. I was searching for material that would lead me to a book about a woman named Kate Harney, otherwise known as Big Nose Kate. As I struggled to find what bits and pieces I could about Doc's lifelong paramour, I began to despair. Precious little had been recorded about the woman over the passage of time. And then I felt a light tap on my shoulder, followed by a simple thought entering my mind. I'll tell you everything you want to know about Kate if you'll write my story first. The real story. The story of Dr. John H. Holliday. It was not the first time I had been contacted by a historical figure from the grave. It also happened to me while researching former Supreme Court Justice Earl Warren. After I had completed the book, my publisher sent it to Earl Warren Jr., Warren's son and a sitting judge in California. Jr. politely declined to endorse it, saying that he had made it a lifelong policy never to comment upon anything written about his deceased father. Several days later, Jr. wrote my publisher and said that he'd changed his mind, calling the book the best biography he'd ever read about his dad. The author knew things he couldn't possibly have known. He would have had to have been seated around the dinner table with the rest of the family to know some of those things. I don't know how he did it, but I will wholeheartedly endorse this book. End quote. I didn't realize it at the time, but Warren had been feeding me the truth, the real story of oft-maligned Earl Warren Sr., directing my writing as he did. A similar thing happened to me in researching other biographies, one of Ernest Hemingway and another of Dorothy Parker. When it happened again, this time with Doc calling the shots, it suddenly dawned on me. This really was his tale. And so my biography of Doc Holliday was born, and I bring it to the world as a personal tribute and a singular testimony to the morals, the scruples, and the impeccable manners of a true Southern gentleman. I am pleased to present my biography of Dr. John H. Holliday to the world in order to set the record straight, in his very own words.